All right, and it is time to honor our champions for change. They've each provided guidance, compassion, and love to so many in our community, as we've heard this evening. Each one of them is really an ongoing blessing to Pittsburgh. So let's take a few minutes just to get to know them a little better. And first up, we've got our 2019 Change Through Service Award. That goes to John and Lisa Gismondi on behalf of the Gismondi Family Foundation. Please watch.
By John P. Gismondi and his wife Lisa, the Gismondi Family Foundation provides grants to organizations Created by John P. Gismondi and his wife Lisa, the Gismondi Family Foundation provides grants to organizations that help those in need in the Pittsburgh region. Crediting their parents for emphasizing the importance of helping those in need, John and Lisa lead the Foundation's focus on supporting programs that address life's basic necessities: food, shelter, clothing, education, and medical care. Tonight, we honor John and Lisa Gismondi of the Gismondi Family Foundation with the Change Through Service Award.
First of all, I have to acknowledge that I'm standing here alone under strict instructions from my better half. My wife, Lisa, set out as a condition of our accepting this award that she would not have to say anything or come to the podium in her typical understated fashion, but make no mistake, she's an integral part of what we do. First of all, I would like to congratulate each of the other awardees, Max King, Bob Nelkin, the JCC. You three are really pillars of the philanthropic and social service community in Allegheny County and Southwestern Pennsylvania. And to be very candid, I'm humbled to be in your company this evening. Lisa and I, frankly, were very surprised when we were informed that Catholic Charities wanted to give us an award for service of the sort we're talking about here this evening. And we wondered, are we really worthy of an award? You know, our feeling was that we've been very fortunate in our lives. And when the good Lord passed out blessings, we got more than our share. And there's a lot of people out there that didn't get the same share. And as our kids will attest, we're never much interested in testing the limits of self-indulgence. And so it seemed very natural to create a family foundation that would help to address the needs of people who weren't so fortunate, who didn't receive the blessings that we received. And that's how the Family Foundation several years ago came into being. And while I have to say that I imagine that in some form, giving grants, creating endowments as we've done, is, I suspect, some means of public service, I have to confess to you that when I think about creating change through service, I think about all of the people out there who give something equally valuable as financial support. And that's the people who give of their time and their energy. I think of the people who volunteer and support many of the organizations that we have here tonight, the people who give countless hours to the JCC, to the programs supported by the Pittsburgh Foundation and the United Way. I think of those people as real champions of change. And I think about the people out in the neighborhoods, not only those supporting the nonprofits, but neighbor to neighbor, as the bishop indicated. And I think particularly about a group of friends in our neighborhood, friends of my wife, everyday people, a hairdresser, 2 police officers, and some stay-at-home moms who banded together in the month of March and devoted considerable time over a 2-week period to completely rehabilitate the home for a young mom and children that had become uninhabitable due to a reign of domestic abuse over several years that they had found themselves victim of. Those, to me, are the champions for change. And while we're happy to accept the award tonight, I think we do so with recognition that the real people who are critical to instilling, creating, and perpetuating change through service are those individuals who give their time, give their energy to the organizations of the United Way, the Pittsburgh Foundation, the JCC, and the people who just extend a hand to a neighbor, as the bishop indicated. Those, in my mind, are the real champions who create change in our communities. We accept the award, frankly, with a nod to them. I'll close my remarks with a quote that I came across a few years ago that has stuck in my mind. I think it's apropos of the evening. It was from Winston Churchill. Churchill said that you can measure the quality of a person's living by what they're able to acquire for themselves. But you measure the quality of their life by what they're willing to give to others. Those were sage words many, many decades ago. They're still very, very wise words to live by today. On behalf of my wife, Lisa, and myself, we thank you very, very much for the award this evening. Thank you.